The Huskers wrapped up fall camp practice number 10 on Tuesday. Hi, Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. They were off Monday, and Sunday was a scrimmage. So we had a chance here on Tuesday to talk to several of the defensive players and coaches about that scrimmage from Sunday, where it sounded like the offense had the upper hand early, but the defense was able to fight back.
It went pretty well. Offense came out faster than they ever have. Showed a lot of confidence that scrimmage. Had us on the ropes for a minute. So it was good seeing them get out there and compete, but it was a nice back and forth between the both of us, and everybody got out there and got after it.
The scrimmage was fun. It was fun. The offense came out ready to go. They got us in those first 3 periods, but we came back strong, and it was fun to see. Coaches loves that battle of they come get us, we come get them, and that's what it was. And we kept everybody healthy, and it was a really good scrimmage.
Scrimmage was good. The guys got some good work in. Had a chance to mix up the rotation, just to try to build up the chemistry with the guys. I want them to start working with different people, so we're not always working with the same people all the time. So I thought it was pretty good. I think the offensive side shot better, and we got better too as well. So we're just trying to continue to work together, get better. Our mentality is always iron, sharp as iron, and I thought we got that accomplished on Saturday.
Big takeaways from the scrimmage. Kind of a overall theme for the defense was when we had busts, a couple of busts out there, assignment errors, communication errors, the offense was very productive. When we were all on the same page and everybody, all 11 guys playing one defense, we were pretty salty. So I think communication and just the offense came out with a really good tempo, I thought, that day, and us being able to adjust to that tempo is going to be kind of the tale of the story here. But I thought the first group tackled well. Second and third groups got to get a little better. I thought we were physical when we needed to be, and we saw a lot of guys do a lot of good things. So it was great for us.
And a couple of the guys even shared some of the players on the offense they thought stood out from that scrimmage.
28, he got out the gates when he sees an open field. Adrian, he does everything he always does, and Wandell showed a lot of speed there too.
Reese, the offensive line. Wandell, he's been showing a little speed. He basically not laying back or anything, and basically doing everything the coaches want him to do.
The Huskers also added a key piece to their roster here this week as junior college transfer Jakeem Green arrived in Lincoln Sunday. Still has not been cleared to practice, but is expected to be on the field this week, and there's no doubt he's going to be an intriguing player here to follow, as he could redshirt this year or maybe not.
Well, what he brings to the team is definitely D-line depth, and I'm sure he'll challenge for a starting role. Just because he got here late doesn't mean he can't be in that thing. He's got to earn it, just like everybody does, but definitely depth, definitely an inside guy that gives us some pass rush and some help against the run is, I think, where his value's at.
He's still working, to try to get cleared with the medical staff. So once he's cleared with him, then we'll be able to get him. So I haven't had a chance to see him that much in terms of his conditioning. But whatever he's done in the off season, it's never going to be what we want to be until he's in here with us.
How do you work a guy in like that, knowing his talent, abilities, but obviously knowing that he hasn't been here? I mean, what's your plan once you get him on the field?
Well, once he can get with us, then we're going to try to use up as much time as we can. Obviously right now to our advantage, we're not restricted by the 20-hour rule, so this is a great opportunity for him to try to catch up as much as he can and close the gap on the guys. And first thing is get himself in shape, but then he's got to learn the playbook and the technique. So he's got a lot of work to do to catch up. I mean, there's a lot of practices, a lot of meetings that he's missed, but we've got everything in place to try to help him close the gap so he can come out and help us, because he's definitely big and he's athletic, so he's someone that we definitely can use.
He carried 327 better than I do. I'll let you know that. Yeah, he looks pretty good. He came in, looks pretty solid, and then it looks like he's been running too, kind of slim, lean.
And even though the competition has gotten deeper in the defensive line room with the addition of Green, he was welcomed with open arms.
Oh yeah, and it just brings the best out of all of us. Nobody wants to be outdid by the next guy, but then at the same time, nobody wants to leave the next guy. We want to compete and then bring each other up. Let this climb.
Another big storyline here that came out of Tuesday's practice is the rise of freshman walk-on linebacker Luke Reimer. The Lincoln North Star product moved to Nebraska from Kansas before his junior year of high school, where he played 8-man football. He was 185 pounds in high school. He's now 215. He ran a 10.900 in high school, and he's been able to transfer some of that athletic ability and speed, where he's working with the number 2 defense at inside linebacker.
Yeah, he really has. He's been, a guy that, we knew we would get an athlete. I guess we didn't know how good of a football player he'd be yet. His instincts have been awesome, kind of been off the charts instinctually, where he's a guy that'll make a mistake, but he'll make a mistake in the right spot and make a tackle on that same play. So football movements, speed and agility, and really ability to tackle and get to the ball, man, he's been really good this camp.
Well, I think he's the epitome of what Coach Frost talks about not dipping your foot in, diving all the way in the deep water, because he's wrong a lot, but dang it, he finds the football. And he hasn't, he's embodies the, desire to excel and no fear of failure. Whether he's right or wrong on a call, he's going to go make a tackle, and he's done some really nice things.
And sticking with that inside linebacker position, Rude said it really is about those top three guys, Muhammad Berry, Will Honus, and Colin Miller, who are all having great camps.
No, I think those guys are playing too good to keep any of them off the field. I think it's going to be important that we play all three guys a whole lot. That's Mo, Colin, and Will. A few things because of that. With our offense, we're going to go fast, and we're going to play a ton of plays on offense, but in turn, you play more plays on defense. And I don't want to have two guys play 85 snaps a game. I'd rather have three guys playing a lot of snaps, and 60 to 50, and that's a normal football game 15 years ago, you know what I mean? And I think those guys have been playing so well that anybody could step out in that grass and take command of the defense and make a bunch of plays, and I'm going to rely on them to do that.
And really one of the biggest keys overall for Nebraska's success here in 2019 will be the defense. They've got to improve their play. They've got to improve their depth. And Muhammad Berry said they're taking steps to get that done.
I mean, we didn't prove none this year, yet. The season didn't start, so I just come off of what we did last year. And I want our defense to stop the run. And yards per rush, like I said, is the biggest thing. I want it to be a competition to the ball. Who gets to the ball, who gets TFLs more. And then sacks and stuff like that. But just stopping the run and getting turnovers and getting minus plays like sacks and TFLs is what we after.
Moving on to the back end of the defense, a lot of versatility there as Travis Fisher has tried guys at safety and corner. It's really interchangeable right now how he's playing his guys.
I'm an athlete. I can do it all. That's it. They ask you, safety, corner, linebacker sometimes, quarterback still. I just say anything, It doesn't matter, whatever team needs.
What are you playing most right now, would you say?
Corner and safety. It's a little bit of both, a little Cinco here and there.
The Huskers will be back at it here for fall practice number 11 on Wednesday. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.